The power of transformation is in our love. We've got each other, and God's got us. Power of transformation is in our love. We've got each other, and God's got us.
Good afternoon, good afternoon. This is truly most definitely the day that the Lord has made. And guess what? We might as well rejoice and be glad in it. Doesn't make any sense to murmur, complain, or have a pity party. But the fact remains that the good Lord up above, the Almighty Creator, the one who is omnipotent, omniscient, omnipresent, allow you and I to open up our eyes on this very morning. And that should be more than enough to give him glory, honor, and praise. I'm your boy, Dr. Ramon Carter, Brother Ramon Carter, Cousin Ramon Carter, whatever you want to call me, Carter. Just don't call me Collect Carter. And this is my beautiful, lovely, fabulous, virtuous wife, Miss Miko Carter. You understand? Ooh.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Just saying her name make my legs shake. No!
A round of applause when you do that. Thank you for that great introduction. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
So, we're glad you guys are here joining us again on this beautiful afternoon, or should I say evening, beautiful evening. And today's topic is how to forgive in a relationship. How to forgive in a relationship.
How to forgive
Yes.
in a relationship. That's deep right there.
Yes, it is deep.
How to forgive in a relationship.
Yes. How to
My
forgive.
best friend. I know I learned from experience. You got to forgive,
Yes.
right? No matter what, make sure my clothes right. You understand me?
Or you just show some skin now. Don't be doing that. I saw skin now. Don't be doing that now.
Ain't nothing. It's a little chocolate. You understand me? Hey, it's just a little chocolate. You know? But anyway, so.
Yeah. So.
How to forgive in the relationship.
Yes, how to forgive in a relationship. But first, we want to discuss, marriage and the relationship, relationship, and forgiveness.
Marriage, relationship, and forgiveness.
Yes, you can go ahead on it and discuss that.
Oh, okay, all right. You want me? Marriage, forgiveness. What I'm saying?
Marriage and forgiveness. We talking about
marriage and forgiveness. Okay, all right. Maybe show a little Mike is on because I want the world to hear.
Yeah, because I don't think. So we had an issue with it the last time. I don't think. There we go. See, I'm not being heard like I need to.
No, because it's far away, baby. That's not all. That got to be right in front of you.
So as y'all know, we do live recording. So I mean, y'all got to excuse us when we run into some hiccups and stuff like that. So.
All right. Okay. You ready? You got it together?
Go ahead.
You got it together? You sure? You positive? Anyway, marriage, my dear brothers and sisters, and fellow congregants, that's all the same thing. Marriage, like other close relationships, needs forgiveness to thrive.
It does, to thrive.
Marriage, I'm going to say that one more time for the people in the back. Marriage, like other close relationships, needs forgiveness to thrive.
It does.
All right? It needs forgiveness to thrive. Remember that everyone makes mistakes. We all have bad or grumpy days. Most of us say things we don't mean now and then. Everyone needs to forgive and to be forgiven. This is especially, I feel a shando in my spirit. This is especially true if the person who hurt you is attempting to make amends and seek forgiveness. It's more difficult if your partner is not remorseful, But even then, you may find value in offering forgiveness. That's some good stuff right there.
Yeah, that's some good stuff.
What else?
I like applause when stuff is good. You got to always give applause. Yeah, I like that. It may not have to be so long and all.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
But for me, I feel like, well, for me and most people, forgiveness is like a conscious decision, and you have to practice it. Forgiveness is a conscious decision, and it has to be practiced because everybody can't forgive, or nor do they want to forgive. So it's a practice, and it's definitely a decision that you have to make. Yep. So so you want to forgive. Forgiveness can provide you with you and your partner with the tools to process and move on. So that's one of the main reasons you want to forgive a person if you desire to move on with that person. Whether it be friendship, relationship, or however.
Well, here's the thing. If any one of you out there want to pose a question, type your question in the chat, and we can answer that question. Type your question in the chat, and we can answer that, right? Because we want to get some good dialogue here. Because I believe that every relationship needs forgiveness. Because guess what? Here's the reality. None of us are perfect.
Nope.
None of us are perfect, right? And so we need that forgiveness. And so that goes on. How to forgive your partner? How to forgive your partner? Well, there are different techniques. You can use the final place of forgiveness. When you have experienced betrayal. Different techniques. When you have experienced betrayal, right? Consider each method and find the combination that works best for you. Because to each his own. Everyone is different, right? Everyone is not receptive as the other, but we all can get an E for effort. You understand? It's like the hurt you have suffered may make a difference. Certainly, it is more difficult to forgive a spouse for years of infidelity than it is for a minor mistake, such as forgetting to pay a bill on time. Try to be patient with yourself as you experiment with different strategies.
Right. Well, so go back a little bit. It is more difficult to forgive a person when it comes to infidelity versus forgetting to pay a bill or something like that. But some people, they'll be upset and not want to forgive you because you forgot to pay the bill or you forgot to take out the trash. They'll take that to heart, especially if you keep doing the same thing over and over again.
And here's it's like, know what? It's like in the Christian world, right? And this gonna help somebody because you talk about sin, right? You talk about sin, and once some people think that gives them freedom to keep on sinning every time they ask for forgiveness, right? But there's this other thing that is called grace, which runs out. Some people say, "Oh, you for grace." Yeah, the Bible said, "For grace are you saved by faith, not of works, lest a man should boast." But the Bible also talks about an eagle, and you have to really go do your research as it pertains to an eagle. When an mother eagle, the eagle, once they're paired for life. And once that eagle hatches her little eggs, probably about 2 of them in the nest, 2-ton nest, the bald eagle on the side of the cliff. What happens is, after a period of time, mother feels to believe that it's time for them to go take their flight lessons. The little eaglets will walk on top of the mother's wings. And she'll drop out off of the nest, because they put their nest way up there, right? drop off the nest, spread their wings spread, and they soar through the air. And what the mother eagle would do is she would turn over, and the little eaglets will start falling, right? So the eagle is fast. So she see that they're not spreading their wings. All they have to do is spread their wings. She'll come up and scoop them up. She would do this a numerous amount of times. And then, when she feel to believe that she been doing it for too long, what the mother eagle would do, she would start putting sharp objects like stump rocks and thistles and thorns and stuff, putting that in the nest, making the nest uncomfortable. She'll take them out for flight lessons. Yeah, weeks done passed. You ain't ready to fly yet? They climb on their wings, and something very, I call it strange, happens. The eagle, the mother eagle, she will turn over. If she feel to believe that it's their time to be flying and they're not flying, guess what happens? She allowed to her little eaglets. She allowed them to fall to their death. Grace, it runs out. How many times shall I forgive? Right? But if you keep on doing the same thing, that grace is going to run out. It's going to run out. You can't keep on just doing the same old thing.
And just because the person forgive you and move on past it, you think you can go back and do it again. A lot of people suffer with that. They make mistakes and they turn around and get forgiveness, and they go right back and do the same thing. And it's mostly infidelity. They always
and they think that's going, a lot of these brothers, like, they won't go out and hang out in the street. Nah, partner. No, you ain't right. And me, myself, if you married, you in your relationship, you have no business hanging out late in the street. I'm sorry. Right? If you hanging out late, you going to be with your spouse, that person that you with, or me and the fellas going to hang out 1 o'clock in the morning, you still out? 12 o'clock midnight? Me, my idea of going out, we about 5, 6 o'clock. I'm tired by 10.
He is not lying.
Shucks, I'm tired.
It's awful.
Well, I ain't got no time to be hanging out. For what? Shucks.
Right. Well, so back to the basics of it. You want to be open-minded and receptive to forgiveness.
Yeah, and you got to make conscious decisions to forgive your spouse. Conscious. You understand?
And we are talking about different strategies on how to forgive. You got to think of calming places, or do something to distract yourself from dwelling on the thoughts. A lot of times we'll dwell on the thoughts of what actually happened. We got to, redirect our mind and our thoughts. And we got to imagine the betrayal, of the hurt and the flesh in your mind. You just got to try to do away with the thoughts of it.
Well, that's when it, shucks. You got to refrain from throwing an error or mistake back in your spouse's face. Some people throw some stuff that you done did 2 years ago, and they keep on throwing it in your face. You get tired. Now you walking on eggshells.
And you can't use that as ammunition to start an argument. See,
I remember when you did such and such 2 years ago. I'm like, dang, I thought you didn't.
And that's one of the worst things you can do. Now, I know I've been, so let me ask this question. Since we've been together, have I done something that required your forgiveness that you can think of? I want you to think for a second.
Doggone well, you ain't do nothing.
I just thought you may, have had something. So, right. So, now we're going to flip that around, right? You have done something that has required me to forgive you, right? And what I've learned is that when you do forgive someone, it's very, very important not to throw it back in their face, no matter what the situation is. You cannot. It is very important not to throw it back in that person's face. Because once you forgive that person and you move, and see, it comes with maturity as well. You have to be mature to have this conscious mindset to not throw it away. Only childish people tend to throw things back in their spouse's face after they never gave them for it. I don't want to forgive nobody for anything and then throw it back in their face. So you have to be conscious, and that takes a mature adult to be able, just a mature person, because you don't have to be an adult to be mature, right? So you have to be mature to make that decision to not, throw it back in the person's face, because that is very harmful. If you forgive somebody for something, just let it go. Don't throw it back in their face. You got to refrain from doing that. Do not use it as ammunition in an argument or anything.
Amen, amen, amen. If you enjoying this podcast so far, let's not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, The Power of Transformation. Subscribe right now. You can go to YouTube right after this, or whenever you want to go to it. You just go to it ASAP and hit that subscribe button. Like it, share it. The Power of Transformation podcast. Now let's go into this commercial break.
Check out Royal Culture's amazing unisex t-shirt and hoodie sets with knit shorts and hands-crafted designer bags that are designed to enhance kings and queens culturally. Perfect for every occasion and available in all sizes. Check out our Instagram at RoyalCulture75 and visit RoyalCulture75.com and buy yours today.
That's it. We talking about Royal Culture, Royal Culture. Shop Royal Culture. www.royalculture75.com. As the commercial just stated, that you can shop Royal Culture right now. We have a sale on the Royal Culture bags. It's the bag for me. Down, baby, Royal Culture bags right there. Look at the black one. Look at the blue one. Look at the red one. Look at the tan one. I'm trying to tell you. Now look on the inside. Look on the inside. Check that out. Look at the fur. Look at the fur. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. That's fur right there. Straight from the jungle. You understand? Multiple zippers on the inside. Pockets on the inside. Get you one today. I'm trying to tell you. Straight like that. It worked. Yeah, that worked. Now we go right back to the program. That's it.
Funny, that's a nice introduction. Back to the program. Back to the program. Back to the program.
I might get better.
You getting good, baby. Don't worry about it. So one of the other things that I wanted to mention that pertains to forgiving your spouse and the different strategies when you when you want to forgive is to accept that you may never know the reason for the transgression. You may never know the reason for the mistakes, and you need to accept that in order to move forward. Yeah, you need to accept that in order to move forward.
And you got to refrain from seeking revenge, retribution, right? Oh, you did it to me. Because you cheated, I'm a cheat.
Ooh,
That's a lot of them do that. They won't call it kiss back.
We can pause here for a second. We gonna pause here for a second.
You cheated. Oh, he cheated on me. She cheated on me. I'm gonna do me.
Let me tell you. That was one of my pet peeves. Ooh, I had it bad. Yes.
So that's how you was rolling?
Yeah, I was rolling like that. Babe, I was rocking.
Your man that cheated on you.
Oh,
you went cheated too.
Oh,
so you went and gave it up.
Babe, stop that.
I'm saying you talking about it.
I'm saying, no, if you
so you was out there like that. I didn't even know the woman that America was out there.
Sure was. That was me. I'm just being honest. We having a conversation.
Get you something. Come on, let me get you something.
He always cutting up and making a joke out of this, but this is serious. I am serious.
Please don't.
But what I'm trying to tell you is this. Don't do that. What I'm trying to explain to you is this. Again, I know where I've matured, because I don't eat like it would be if I know in my past relationship that was going on with me, or somebody cheated on me, or whatever the case may be. I always was the tit for tat type of person, right?
Thank God for deliverance.
Man, thank God for deliverance. When I tell you God is real, because only He has delivered me from that. Only Him. He is so real. Babe, stop! I don't like when you do me that. This is serious. We having a serious conversation. Y'all, I hate that he do that when I'm talking. But this is serious. This is important. We trying to get our people.
You know, trying to get even will only extend the pain, and chances are good that this won't really make you feel better anyway.
Babe, we gotta pause there again. That's the truth. It don't make you feel no better.
Don't make you feel worse.
It only make you feel worse.
You done cheated. You done gave up the draws for what? You understand me? For what? You done gave up. Yeah, I said it because that's what it is. We cheating. You gave up the draws.
It don't necessarily have anything to do with you just cheating. You know, that's not just the aspect of it. You want to keep going to the cheating part, but it's other things that may happen. That will require a person to want to get back at you. You know what I'm saying?
Go on a date or something with somebody? I don't know. Go out with somebody? All that cheating.
No, all that stuff is cheating. But I'm not just talking about cheating. What's another way where somebody can do you something and then, okay, here's a perfect example. I just thought of this.
Come on now.
So, just say for instance, you and a person share the same account, right? And that person go and spend X amount of dollars out of the account, and they don't tell you that they spent X amount of dollars out of the account to buy anything, right? So, and you're supposed to be saving the money for something, right? And that person take the money out of the account. Okay, so
I mean, they ain't had no communication. If a person go and spend something, and you know, if the person know that the money's saved for something, he ain't got no business touching it.
So that's where I'm going at with it. So just say they took the money out. Okay, so now the other party is upset. Like, why would you go and take the money out and you know we were saving it? So now, you know, okay, I'm sorry, baby. Can you please forgive me? And now I go and forgive you for it, and then right after you forgive the person for it, now here I go take money out there. And now we face back with the same thing. And I done did the exact same thing you did, because it's tick for tack. It don't necessarily have to be just infidelity in a relationship where stuff like that happen. That was a prime example of one simple thing right there. That's tick for tack. That is so bad to do that, because it don't make you feel no better. It only make matters worse.
And one thing, be patient with yourself. Being able to forgive your spouse takes time. Don't try to hurry the process. You know, you got sometimes you got to seek professional counseling to help you get let go and forgive. Mm-hmm. If you're still unable to forgive, or you find yourself dwelling on betrayal or hurt, right? You know, that's a rough patch. Yeah. You know, that's a bad place to be in because you don't never know what's going on. Mm-hmm. It's like now you're walking around wearing a mask, and you don't want to be walking around up St. Charles Street for Mardi Gras with a mask on, right? If you got to be from New Orleans to understand that, you know.
God.
Take the mask off.
I'm here, and I don't understand that one.
Take the, you know, you don't want to wear a mask. I just use St. Charles Mardi Gras when people wear masks.
Okay.
Okay, Halloween.
Okay,
right?
all right, yeah.
You know, you disguise and right behind the smiley face mask, you have a frown.
Better than that. You know, one of your favorite words is walking on eggshells.
Yeah.
Yeah, you always like to say that. Walking on eggshells. Yeah.
You know.
So, go ahead, man.
All right, but you have to understand, when you learn how to forgive, there's health benefits. And in relationships, you grow. If you can both come into a mutual understanding, it will help you grow, and it will increase the love, increase the fire, and desire within the marriage, right? If you hold on to old hurts, disappointments, petty annoyances, betrayals, insensitivity, and all that stuff, you're wasting both your time and energy. Right? Nursing your hurt, whether it's real or perceived, for too long can eventually make it turn into something more hate and extreme.
Extreme bitterness.
Yeah, that's going to have to be right there in front.
Yeah, extreme bitterness.
Because I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
Lack of forgiveness can also weigh you down.
Yeah.
You'll get a headache.
Yeah, it can weigh you down. Being unforgiving takes both a physical and mental toll on you, on everything. It really does. And resentment gain momentum, and it chips away at your foundation that you build. I know for a lot of people, when that happens, it really does. It just starts chipping away at the foundation that you build. And I feel like we built a strong foundation. And whenever you feel like you've built a strong foundation, then you always feel like it's nothing that's possible that can tear your foundation down. But there are some little things that you wouldn't be aware of that can actually tear your foundation down. So that's one of the things you need to keep in mind. Like, forgiveness is important. It's really important to forgive.
So again, type in the chat. Type in those questions, because we want to hear from you. When we know better, we do better, and we can grow together with dialogue. Good dialogue can help any relationship. Communication, right? Maybe something I know can help you. Maybe something you know can help us, and vice versa. But when we work together, we can build a whole lot more healthy families. And that's what it's about,
yeah.
right? We a lot of healthy families, because the enemy he don't want no healthy families. So that's how we got to go.
Yep, subscribe to that YouTube channel.
Subscribe
and
to that YouTube channel.
I bet this is something you guys did not know. Some health experts report that the acts of forgiveness can reduce the risk of heart attacks. It can lower your cholesterol levels. It can improve your sleep, reduce pain, lower your blood pressure. What else? Lessen anxiety. It's a bunch of benefits in it. So, I mean, why not forgive somebody? Shucks, there's benefits for you in forgiveness. Just forgive them and move on if need be.
And one more thing, right? If it gets that heated, where physical abuse gets in that, by all means, you got every right to walk away.
Yeah,
Because nobody deserves to get abused.
I don't care what you did.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I don't care what you did. You can't tell little people. Maybe they can work it out. And if a man hits you,
All woman.
woman hits you, they don't respect you.
Yeah. Yeah.
They say, but they love each other. No. Love don't cause no physical damage. You understand? There's no physical damage in love,
Yeah.
right? Because guess what? That person that you hit have loved ones, and
And that
what's
brings up
understood
that
don't need to be explained.
great topic for the next podcast. I
What?
like that. What you was just speaking of,
Whatever.
like abuse in relationships and stuff.
Abuse.
Yeah, abuse in relationships.
How to forgive. That's all it is. Forgiveness.
Yeah, I mean, but you can't. Who forgiving somebody that abused them? I mean, you can
No.
forgive them, but I mean, that's a topic. Yeah, that's a topic. I mean, cause that's a topic. Yeah. So.
Because you keep on moving this doggone stuff.
Oh, go ahead.
Shucks.
Where we at? I'm trying to see how many minutes we on. 28?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. So that's perfect. There you go with your closing remarks, babe. Go ahead on the close
I
us
still
off.
got to do commercial and all that other
Okay,
stuff.
well, go ahead on. Go for it, sweetie.
Being able to forgive and to let go of past hurt is a critical tool in marriage.
This is our closing
Additionally,
remarks.
being able to forgive is a way to keep yourself healthy, both emotionally and physically. And those are words from the doctor's corner. Those are words from the doctor's corner. My microphone failed. You got way down there.
No, but seriously, those were closing remarks. And babe, continue on.
And again, let's not forget, subscribe to the YouTube channel, the Power Transformation Podcast. We looking forward to it. Help us grow. We gonna hit that milestone.
Yeah, because we made it to
On Facebook.
On Facebook. Where's the thing? You putting on there?
No, I didn't do it. We made it to Facebook. Cause we just started the Facebook group, and we actually gotta have the 500 followers on the Facebook. Right, that may not seem like a lot to some, but you know that's a whole lot, right? For this page that we just building, like if you go to our other page, we have thousands. Like we can be able to move to them, and also we gotta develop that email group, and we're gonna get with that. We have our email blast, and everything will be all good. So, anything you gotta say, baby?
No, that's it.
Anything you gotta say? So, we just wanna let's not forget, if you're not join the Couples Pot, that's our private Facebook group right there. Also, if you're not following me or my wife, you can follow both of us on Facebook, Instagram, and Ramon Carter and Miko Carter on Facebook. Ramon Carter, Pretty Meeks Boutique. That's customized. My wife is a beautiful customizer. She's a creative, and she's God's gift to the world. I thank God for her. Again, our YouTube, what that is, not the YouTube. I'm putting everything. But the Transformation Podcast. Anybody want to email us? I just got all this stuff here all over the place. Dog, forgive me. The Transformation Podcast at yahoo.com. Hey man, we just thank y'all, and we are about to sign off. Thank y'all for watching. Thank you. Hold up. Let me do it. Thank y'all for watching. Here we are. Let me go here. Thank y'all for watching. I got to take that off and do that right there and bam, like that.
Katie, run it up.
Sweet sounds, blessings.
Join the royal culture, it don't cost a thing. We rather give prayers to the Lord than give praise to some bling. We help relationships and fix your dating status. Come give a tune in to the podcast. We work like magic. I call that transformation. Transformation. Come watch the transformation. It's amazing. Call that transformation. Transformation. Tune into transformation. You'll feel amazing. Monday through Sunday, you know how we coming. Tune in when the moon out, or tune in the morning when it's sunny. We can talk about God, we can talk about love, we can talk being funny. Tune in right now, when you finna watching us, you gon' feel like money. I call that transformation, transformation. Call that transformation, it's amazing. Tune in to transformations, you feel amazing. Tune in to transformations, cause it's amazing. Transformations, transformations. Tune in to transformations, you feel amazing.